And I want to present and give the floor to Stella Konachieva. She's a project officer from EISMEA, which is European Commission, and she will tell us about this project. By the way, it is the first project. You need to take one of these. Stella, it is the first project that European Commission was financed for this nurturing of fintech, specifically for fintech. Do you know about this?
That's a very good question. To be honest, I need to double check, but what I can say is that indeed it's a very specific vertical sector, and there aren't many projects dealing with this. So probably it's among the few ones which was ambitious enough to
thank
tackle
you.
this.
So let us know a little bit about the success of this project.
Thank you very much. So hello everyone. My name is Stella Konachieva. And as it was presented, I'm the project officer of the project FINE. Very quickly, just a few words about me. I'm from Bulgaria, and I've been working at the agency EISMEA, the European Innovation Council and Small and Medium Enterprises Agency, over the past 3 years. First, I started at the at the Accelerator program, then I switched to the European Innovation Ecosystem program. So just for you to know, to make the distinguishment, EISMEA is an implementing body. It means that it manages programs and grants under Pillar 3 of the European Innovation Council, which is innovation. And it's connected to its parent DG RTD, which is the main body developing this innovation policy and developing the work programs for this particular program. I'm really happy to attend this, the final conference of the FINE project and the investment day. Therefore, I would like to thank you to the coordinator, Paris Europe Place, for inviting me. So now, straight to the point. I will not go into details, but I will try to focus on the main results of the project, its impact, and how this impact can be broadly understood in the context of doing innovation in Europe. And I will mention a few words about a current strategic document of the European Commission, which you've probably heard about already. This is the EU Startup and Scale-up Strategy. Again, I will not go into details, but I will be happy to share with you any relevant info which is up to date and which can be beneficial to you. So, about the project FINE, without going into details, as I said, it implemented altogether 6 work packages. I will just highlight some of its main achievements. So, one of the major achievements is indeed the creation of an online mapping tool, which gives a very detailed overview of the investment landscape in Europe. And it's really rare that such information is gathered in one place, and it covers such a broad geographical area in Europe, including information about the investment landscape in more underdeveloped and emerging investment regions, such as in Hungary, Bulgaria, and Romania. And indeed, the connection between the regions and the creation of opportunities for collaboration and co-investments requires first knowledge base. So this is one of the main achievements of the project. I would here mention just that it would be very, very nice if the future exploitation and sustainability plan really envisages how this platform could be further used beyond the life cycle of the project, so that it can be a constant, really knowledge base where different stakeholders can access and use it. But it's indeed it's one of the strengths of the project. The other strength is the particular focus on inclusive investment, which is not really taken into account very often, and the policy recommendations for investor attractiveness, which were mentioned by the coordinator, as well as the special courses on gender, which have a focus on gender, green investment, and social investment. So all these are achievements of the project. And as I said, the recommendations are really well developed. They have a they do take into consideration what kind of setbacks exist in, let's say, in the less developed regions and how this can be tackled. For example, you speak about co-investment models with other EU, the encouragement of co-investment models. So this is indeed an idea which is worth being brought to the attention of the European Commission. And last but not least, a few words about the EU startup and scale-up strategy. This strategy is broad in scope, so it cannot, it doesn't tackle in particular fintech sector, but it's so broad that its ideas can definitely have an impact on this particular sector and how it can be further improved. So, one of the first of all, this would be this is a strategy which aims to improve the framework conditions for innovative startups and scale-ups, so that it makes it faster and simpler to grow in the single market. So, not just creating but growing faster and simpler has been a setback in Europe. And as you probably know, the world, both economic and political sector, requires further actions into this direction, so that it's easier for innovation to grow in Europe. So major ideas are innovation-friendly regulation. I won't go into details. You could acquaint yourself further with this, but let's say simpler rules, faster rules, harmonized rules, common definitions of what a startup and scale-up is, because there are also misunderstandings about this, and if there is a common definition, it would be easier to work when there is a common definition. Better finance for startups and scale-ups, which for the first time, not exactly for the first time, but it envisages the participation of private funding and private management in collaboration with the public model of management of funds of the EAC fund. So this is something which is a novelty, and it's considered that it could enhance the scaling up of companies in Europe. With regard to, just last one sentence, with regard to the FinTech Center, maybe I just want to mention the recommendation, the proposal of the Commission to create the so-called European Business Wallet. So this has more to do with the digital solutions applied in the fintech sector. So this would mean a digital identity for all economic operators, and providing a framework for shared verified data between economic operators and public administrations across the Union. For the time being, this is not yet a reality. It needs to be implemented, but I think it goes into the well into
It works like the train.
direction.
It starts a little bit not that fast, yeah, but at some point it goes like the train, and this is
Step
what
by
we are
step.
seeing. Yeah.
Step by step. So if you want to acquaint yourself further with it, I encourage you to really read this strategy. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Stella. Thank you
Thank you.
for having these nice words about the project.